Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus. Last time, we ended up tackling all of the hidden bosses that were available to us at the time, and in this episode, we're going to be tackling the mini-games that are inside Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus and their Jiminy objectives. Now, there are a few that will not be shown in this video. One of them will be the Halloween Town Present minigame, in which I ended up explaining during the actual video, you need to just do the minigame again, and you have to get a score of 150, and I believe it is a 1-minute time limit. Just rapid fire that one, and you should have no problem. The other reason is because I lost the footage for it. The other ones that will not be shown inside this video are 100 Acre Wood challenges, which I ended up explaining the 100 Acre Woods because I actually showed a lot of the challenges already. A challenge that is inside Hollow Bastion because it is similar to another challenge that is in this game. And the Little Mermaid challenges because those are literally just playing the same song again, and I already did them one time. So, what we're going to be doing is, first off, we're going to be starting off in Agrabah. So, talk to the peddler right here, and he will give you this world's skateboarding minigame. Many of the worlds have a skateboarding minigame with different stipulations. This one right here, we just simply have to go through 10 of these little markers. Yeah, I know, only 10. I was actually rather surprised about that. I could have sworn it was more, but it is only 10. Now, for Jiminy objectives, inside the game, you will get them when you end up doing the minigame the first time. A second challenge for many of the games will unlock. If you do not do the minigame in your first run and you reload a file in which you have ended up, beating the game, then the hidden objectives will be shown in Jiminy's journal, along with a lot of other completion stuff. So, that's pretty simple. So that's that minigame, and here's another one that was a story-based one, and that is the carpet ride. Now, I ended up explaining in this one why, what you would need to do. For this one, I recommend de-equipping all your combo abilities. Furthermore, I recommend equipping the Fenrir Keyblade with combo minus, as well as equipping the combo minus ability, because this way you will get more Heartless and will be able to kill them in one swing. Now, for this objective, I've said before that you needed to get 65 Heartless in order to beat the requirement. The first requirement being that you just have to play the game again, the second one being that you have to kill 65 Heartless. Now, this one I'm keeping in because I find this one to be very easy to accidentally or barely miss it, which is rather annoying. To redo this minigame, all you have to do is you have to go back into where Iago tricked you, and then just touch the wall, and then you will get the prompt to play the minigame again. So, that's pretty simple. This one is always a minigame that will give me a hard time, and I do not know why. So, we're just about done with this one, and while I'm at it, I will say this. There obviously are other objectives that are inside of this place, and those are the arena challenges. Well, I've been meeting all the arena challenges for the Olympus Coliseum, actually, for quite a while, actually. Usually in every single tournament, I've met every single one. There's only one of the tournaments that I actually don't meet it in that actual video, but I'll explain what's going to go on with that one in a bit. Well, in that actual tournament video. But there we go. We managed to get 66 Heartless, so we managed to beat it by 1. So now we're at the home stretch of the game. No more Heartless to do. So we are now done with Agrabah for the most part. Another thing people might end up noticing is that there's another objective. A new one that has to deal with mushrooms. That's going to be its own video, and that's actually going to be the next video that I end up coming out, despite certain things not being available, but I can do all of them. So, now we're going to Christmas Town. After the second visit, Locke will be here on Yuletide Hill. Talk to him to initiate this world's mini-game for skateboarding. Now, for this one, I believe you have to get either 1,000 points within the 30 seconds, or you have to get 1,300, because I end up ending off on 1,300. Now, for this one, you can get more points if you end up doing another trick while you are grinding. Grinding generally gives you the most points, and then if you end up doing like a handstand or something, you'll generally end up getting more points. It's very simple. This is why I'm not showing off the Hollow Bastion minigame for it, because the Hollow Bastion one, you just have to get 200 points, and that one has no time limit at all. It's extremely easy to do, and I did by accident. To initiate the one there, you just have to talk to Scrooge McDuck. But now we are at Port Royal. So what we have to do here is talk to Will, It will be right there, and we have another one of these type of ones. For this one, you just simply have to go through every single one of the checkmark points within 40 seconds. That's a lot easier than it sounds, even though I look like an idiot on this, because I will say I hate the skateboard controls in this game. I despise them in this game to a T. Always hated these. All right, come on. Let's go again. Whoop, there we go. And 4. Nope. There we go, managed to get it. 3, 2, 1, and done. So, there you go. That beats the objective with about 9 seconds to spare. It's really not that hard, believe me, and you don't believe me, and we're going to be showing off in the journal. And then after this world, we're going to be going to where we're mainly going to be staying for the rest of this video. So, go down to your Jimny journal. You can see your game, and 40 seconds for the skateboarding challenge. Go me! Alright, so, now that we're done here, we're going to be going to the world in which we're going to be spending pretty much the rest of the video in Bar 2. And that is Twilight Town. Twilight Town has a multitude of minigames. These minigames right here are in the middle part of town. I skipped these at the beginning of the game because I wanted to wait. So for these ones, and for many of them inside of Twilight Town, what you need to do is unequip all your combo abilities, equip the Fenrir Keyblade, equip the Finisher Plus, and have Combo Master, as well as equipping Combo Minus. That way, we'll be able to tackle a lot of these ones. Now, I end up keeping in 2 fails on this one for a specific reason. So, the first one we're going to do is Bumblebuster, where we have to kill all the bumblebees. Now, for the objective, we just have to beat this in 10 seconds, which can go by a lot faster than you think if you're not careful. So, for Bumblebuster, they will go down in 1 hit if you're a high enough level. Even, I believe, at level 28, they'll go down in 1 hit, because I don't think they have second chance or anything. So, time to die, bees. Die. Haha. Oh no, they have friends. Die.
This is it.
No, I missed. No, I missed. No, they're kicking my ass. And I lost by 33 milliseconds. Dang it. So, that means redo. And for many of these minigames, you might notice that I end up getting a prompt beforehand instead of a clear. That will show that I didn't do these all in 1 take, which is true, especially for another one that's inside this place. And that time I did in even less time. Ooh, what is wrong with me? Very well, we will try a 3rd time, because you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. When killing bees, die. And there we go, 6 seconds and 96 milliseconds. So that completes that Jimny objective. So the next one is a more infamous mission in this game, and that is Poster Duty. For Poster Duty, to get this one, you must do it in 30 seconds by stamping 30 posters. To get that objective, you must have Final Form. It is impossible to do it without Final Form, which is another reason why this video didn't come out sooner. I'm not joking. So follow the path that I'm doing, and you will be able to do it if you're fast enough. Even I barely ended up doing it because I screwed up a lot of times. There are a lot of referential videos on YouTube in case you need them. But 1, 2, and that's what happens to me every single time. But go over here, and 1, 2, 3. I had 21 milliseconds left. But that's a victory nonetheless. I did it in 30 seconds, so I never needed to do that again. Which I decided to go over here, and I'm going, oh my god, I finally did it, because that one took me about 4 tries. Not joking, that took me 4 tries. I hate it so much. Now, for the next minigame, you're going to also need to keep up the combo minus abilities and everything, and that is Garbage Detail. So for this one, we have a bunch of different pieces of junk. They're all scattered around. Now, what you need to do is you need to beat this within 5 hits. So you might think, oh, I can gather them all together with, you know, Magniga or something. No, those will count as hits. What you have to do is you have to manipulate these just enough to where you can end up pushing them all together and then hit that one that's on the edge to cause a cascade effect. normally, if you end up doing it right, you should be able to get it within 1 or 2 swings. I think I get it within 3 because I screwed up a bit, but that's still less than 5, which means I met the Jiminy objective. Now, you're going to need Combo Minus and the Fenrir Keyblade in order to do this, along with the Combo Minus abilities. So that's why I never re-equipped any of the abilities. So here I am just slowly pushing this because that's the hard part about this. You can't grip these, you have to push them to do like this. And how you would have figured this out without a guide in the past, I have no idea, in all honesty, because it's rather... Honestly, it's a little bit cryptic because, I mean, in many cases in this game, we would have a pushing animation for something, at least in Kingdom Hearts 1. In this case, I'm literally just doing usually what I end up doing when I try to screw somebody over in Skyrim or inside of a Bethesda game by pushing them off a cliff. So, we have 1 piece of junk left, and it is giving me a hard time. I need you to go over there. Come on. Inch. Gotta inch. Come on. Just slow and steady. All right. Just nudge it gently. Nudge it gently. Now, one of the problems I had is that I didn't get these too close because when I end up doing this, I missed. So, there we go. Okay, I did it in 4 swings, so I was lucky. 1 more swing and 2 more swings and I would have been out, but there we go. That takes care of the 3 minigames right here. So now we're going to be going back after the minigames that we ended up doing in the beginning of the game, which means we got to do Cargo Climb again. Cargo Climb is actually going to have it that you need to take off all aerial finishers. So then you're just regular aerial finishers. Do not have Magnet Splash. Do not have Aerial Sweep. Those are the key. But I think right now I end up actually re-equipping everything because we're going to be doing something else. I ended up equipping Berserk. So here, that one is Cargo Climb, but right now the first one we're going to do is the letter minigame, which is probably the easiest one out of all these minigames. All you have to do for this one is deliver all the letters within 10 seconds. If you follow the path, directly what I'm doing, you will have this done in 9 seconds. There you go. That was first try. That one is always the easiest one to do. So, now we're going to go on to Cargo Climb, which took me a while because I forgot about the aerial finishers. So, here I'm going, all right, I got everything equipped right here. And I'm making sure, because I'm trying to find my abilities, because I'm reading it from afar on the screen. I'm going, okay, where's Magnet Splash? And then aerial finisher. Remove those 2. And now for Cargo Climb. Here is why. You have to do this one in 15 seconds. And if you do it in this way, you will get it up there in record time. So remove the finishers. Do not have them. They will hinder you. So now on to the last one, which is also probably one of the easiest ones. So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to equip all our combo abilities again. Make sure you have Berserk on, unequip Combo Minus. And one thing that you can do for this one that I would recommend is to have the Rumble Rose Keyblade for it. I won't, I believe. No, I'm actually going to put it on, I believe. Yes, I am. Because that will give you an extra combo. So what you do is, we have the balloon mini game. Now what you need to do for this one is you need to get a hit of just 100. So have Berserk on, cast heal, and then just go nuts with Berserk. You will get over 100 hits this way before your magic even goes all the way down. It's recommended to unequip the haste abilities as well because, you know, that will make it that you will have this for longer. But this is also one of the more easy mini games that is inside this game. Believe me, this is something that is in no way, shape, or form difficult. But there is another thing that you can end up doing. There is a Keyblade called the Fatal Crescent, which gives you Berserk. So you can equip that as well if you so wish, and then have the Berserk ability. But I have already met the requirements, so finisher, 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 finisher. And now that we're done with this, it just needs to hit the floor 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! There you go. That completes all those mini games for the Jiminy objectives. So now on to the struggle matches. So the struggle matches are something we could have done for a while now. They're all available inside of the Sandlot as always, but they have a little bit of stipulations for them which are rather annoying. here's me deciding, all right, so let's make sure I have everything done right here. I do. So next up are the struggle matches. So we have the new ones. As you can see, I ended up already completing one. I did these a little bit out of order. So for the first one, what you have to do is you have to beat up Hainer, because Hainer is automatically the first one that you have to do. For Hainer, his hidden objective is you have to beat him with over 100 of the orbs. So pretty much just like get like 50 of them, I believe, or so. But that's not the difficult part about it. No. For the struggle tournaments, you have to also go against Setzer and Cypher. To unlock them, you have to fight them 10 times. I have no idea why it's 10 times. And if you're wondering about that, if you talk to Cypher, he'll actually tell you about that. You'll know that you have a new person that you could fight because this guy right here will end up moving around. And here I'm going, okay, how do I do this one? Okay, I've beaten Hainer one time. And this is when I ended up talking to him and I realized, all right, I need to do it 10 times. Even though he goes like 10 years, I just realized, okay, it's 10 times. So, but first things first, I ended up going out of order. I can't believe I left that in. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to this girl right here. She was in the post office minigame, and we have this abomination of a minigame. The skateboard for fucking Twilight Town. What you have to do is you have to score 1,000 points within 4 tries. Do what I do. It will give you the points. I hate this minigame so much because your rests also count based on different attacks and different grind rails you do. So you just do what I'm doing and you should be fine. You want to know how long this took me? 10 minutes. Oh my god. And at this point, I was just done. So there we go. 1,000 points, done. We're done with the skateboarding crap. So no more. Now we go on to the struggle tournaments. I can't believe I did that out of order. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I forget about certain things I do in editing. And this long pause right there, I believe, was me screaming, thank God, hallelujah. And I end up going down over here. And I have it, the 1,000 points. You might also notice I ended up already doing some of the struggle stuff, because this one was after it. But now, we're going to go and do the struggle stuff for real this time. I can't believe I had left that in. I apologize. So, let's go down to the Sandlot. At least I hope I go down to the Sandlot. Yeesh, I wasn't paying attention when I was editing this, was I? Probably not in the slightest. Alright, there we go. Now we're back at the Sandlot. So now we gotta go and fight Hainer. I don't know why I ended up cutting that up. So, watch how fast Hainer goes down. Now, inside these ones, you can't use dry form and you can't use magic against them. Don't worry. There. Did. And once you get all 200, the match will instantly end. There we go. Get all 200 prize orbs. For any of them, you will automatically finish the requirements. So, 10 matches later, we go against Setzer.
My life is a chip in your pile.
Your life's a chip in my pile, huh? Well, time for me to cash in, so give me those orbs. Bye-bye. And he's gone.
I'm not supposed to lose.
There we go. Yeah, that was easy. So, 10 matches later. And he resets back there. So now we can go against Cypher. Now, Cypher, you only need to go against one time and to do the requirements.
Kneel, loser.
Oh, why don't you kneel? Now, one thing to keep in mind about this one is that he actually doesn't drop all of his orbs because of how little health he has. Maybe he's playing on critical mode. Who knows? Well, give me those 11 orbs, you goddamn prick, and I could end this right now. No, they all die. And there you go. That beats all the requirements. As long as you just get 200 for the orbs in every single one of the matches, you will be done. You are done with the struggle, and as such, we are now done with Twilight Town for its objectives, except for the new ones. It was at this point I realized I didn't have the skateboarding one, so that's where the out of order thing comes from. So, that takes care of that, which means we're still not done with some of the worlds, and ironically enough, I had to add these on. But the only way you can get Setzer inside your character journal for Twilight Town is to do the struggle, which is kind of stupid because you gotta actually talk to him as well. But our next destination is gonna be clear. We have a few other places in which we need to go to. One of them being Space Paranoids to do the Light Cycle minigame, which I had explained beforehand. All you need to do is you need to kill 30 Heartless within this time frame, which is why I sped this up. What you can do to make this so much simpler, instead of what I'm doing, is just use the square button. It will instantly kill them. You have to kill 30 Heartless by the end of this. This is very easy to do. I should have been using the square button from the start. So, die. There we go. We're already 12 Heartless in, so waiting for some more Heartless. Come on, guys. I can't wait forever. There you go. Oh, they killed themselves. Die. Die. Nope. Nope. He died. Right, so we're halfway there. Come on. Die. Right, come on. Give me more Heartless. There they are. There we go. 18. There we go. 20. 21. Give me more Heartless now. There they are. Die. 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 And we're at the home stretch. 35 Heartless in, first try. Extremely easy if you use the square button. And then remember to guard that. So, there you go. That actually completes Space Paranoids. Which, as you can see, I had a different Keyblade there. There's a reason for that. So, for the last one, and this is an annoying one. This is for fills. What I recommend is having Magnaga, have the Fenrir Keyblade, have all the combos unequipped, and have everything else like this. The only way you're going to do this one, because for this objective, what you have to do is you have to get 1,000 orbs, is you have to hit the big pot into the little pots. That is the only way that you're going to do this. So have the combo finisher plus, and just hit the big pots into them, like so. And there you go. We already have 1,000. So we are already done. The reason why I don't just end off the video right here is because I wanted to see how high can I go. There we go. Keep getting more of them. I have 1,300. All right, I'm just kicking butt. I'm just doing great. So pretty much just have all the combo plus abilities unequipped, Fenrir, combo minus, and then the finisher plus. So it's pretty much something that we've had to use for a wide majority of these videos, as I've said before. So, there we go. And I have over 2,000 orbs. Yeah, I met this requirement, and for a little victory, we do that. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That takes care of the main mini-games inside of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus, bar a few that I ended up explaining in the beginning. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This is Meroxis1359. Next time, we're going to be tackling another one of the new minigame videos for the channel. So, see you guys then.